It's the final game of round 8 as Fitzroy take on Preston. Michael Chevello, Han Tran with you. Welcome inside the Series Futsal Arena. Han, this one should be good.
It's going to be a cracker. They left the best for last in round 8, and it's going to be one that's going to be tricky to decide who will win, because Fitzroy coming from a loss last week and Preston coming from a huge win against Pascoe Vale. Both teams looking hungry.
Layla Abdul-Latif. Fitzroy looking for an aggressive start here. Trunotsky, the captain's armband for Fitzroy. Halabi wearing the armband for Preston. There's Halabi, just unable to get past Goodelge. Daniela Goodelge, number 19 for Fitzroy. Trunotsky, the ever-reliable Chloe Trunotsky. Abdul-Latif, and blocked by Deanna Friscalzo.
Deanna missing in last week's game, but she's so reliable. Her and her sister Claudia bring that ball forward and they'll just be dominant. So those are the two to watch out tonight, and with the mix of Danny Goodell, Fitzroy can come off as the stronger team. Preston's just got to hold off from them.
Blocked there by now to Halabi. Halabi to Abdul-Latif. A little too long though for Layla. Good crowd on hand for the final match of the evening. Friscalzo against now two and Abdul-Latif. The good oil around the traps tonight is that Preston can beat the reigning champions Fitzroy. Friscalzo unable to get past Abdul-Latif. Friscalzo. Deanna Friscalzo feeds it nicely. Goodelge! Opening goal. And Fitzroy on the board early.
Cut back. It's the positioning, it's the fundamentals, it's the foundation of futsal that Fitzroy have. And it doesn't matter who's playing or who's not, they've got it. And it's the direction of their coach, Jimmy Soufis and Scotty Rogan, just leading that team on. And Janoski also playing a key part.
Halabi trying to have a crack from a distance there, Taylor Halabi. Now to feeds it to Virat, to Halabi, to Abdul-Latif. Ball just going out of play, but a very strong start from Fitzroy. Close there. Wonderfully won, Fresneda. Oh, Camilla Fresneda. My word. That was exceptional.
I think she's been on the court for half a second. I don't think she's been in the starting lineup. And stealing that ball from Deanna Friscalzo, and a huge, I don't think it was a toe buck, a very low cannonball shot just to pass the keeper, equalising that. So Preston, they've responded.
What a wonderful season Camilla Fresneda continues to have. A goal apiece inside the opening 5 minutes. Abdul-Latif tried to go past Deanna Friscalzo. Claudia to Deanna. The Friscalzo sisters trying to combine. The pocket rocket Goodelge makes a move into the D. Abdul-Latif does well. Stolen back by Friscalzo. And it's a corner here for Fitzroy. Good take from the keeper. Dranotsky dispossesses now too. This is going to be a tight game all night, Hunt.
Tight indeed. It's going to be very heated, very physical, and that's what we want to see from these two teams battling it out. Last time Fitzroy won, it was 6-3, and I feel like it could go the other way tonight. Looking Preston, if you give the ball over to Fresneda or now two, even Taylor Halabi, she scored 6 last week, can really put Fitzroy in the backfire. Could be anyone's game tonight, Michael. Hard to predict.
Wherever you're watching, folks, on Facebook, YouTube, via WeFroth, hope you're enjoying all the action of round out, our final game of the round. Fitzroy and Preston. Now two. Wonderfully done, though. And Goodell just off target on that occasion. Change here as Alicia Ike comes on, straight into the mix. That one out of play for a Fitzroy side ball. The indomitable Chloe Dranotsky. Oh, nice save. Abdulatif. Pass with the outside of the right boot. Hoping to find Halabi. Oh, physical there from Goodell. That'll be a foul. Contact from behind.
Probably not necessary, but...
Strangely, we saw Evangelia Partamos get carded in our last game for something that looked a lot less bad than that.
Yeah. I was talking to a few people right in front of the stand and said that was a very clean tackle and didn't see much into it.
Fresneda, who's already on the scoreboard. 2-woman wall, goes out wide. Halabi off her left. Not the accuracy, though, from the captain. Long throw forward. On the court now for Fitzroy. Rebecca Berry, bottom of your screen. Nice header from Halabi. And Dranotsky there to spoil. Alicia Ike, Fresneda, Friscalzo, Claudia steals it. And just goes wide. Last year's Golden Boot winner, Claudia Friscalzo.
I think she's still up there, actually, Claudia. Just wanted to check the stats, but I think she's still up ahead of everybody else.
Fresneda. Abdulatif. Dranotsky off. On comes Romy Heasley for Fitzroy. Ike almost in with a chance. And well done by Romy Heasley. Berry. Down the left side come Fitzroy. Gets away from Gadalge, but will be her side ball. Long thrown to the D. Berry was rising, but not to the occasion. Claudia Friscalzo. Off target at the moment, Fitzroy. Claudia, the header. Ike, nicely done. Claudia drifting into the D with the head. She's so dangerous. And Fresneda just couldn't bring it under control.
No, Fresneda just lurking in the forward half of Preston's goal, but in the end, just all the passes going towards her aren't the best one. We saw her before. She can definitely score for Preston tonight, but it's the assist. It's that pass through that you've got to get right for Camilla, because she'll live up to her name. She's, as you mentioned, just a really key player for Preston in this season, but you've got to fend it off to her and create those chances. So far, Preston unable to just to get that ball off Fitzroy. They've just been dominating in possession. Goodell's being dangerous. Friscalzo also in the mix, and Diana Friscalzo, underrated player, just always in the action too.
Fresneda, nicely done. Wonderful pass. Ike unable to capitalise. Chance for Fitzroy. And it's the little pocket rocket again. Daniela Goodell scores her second.
What a counter-attack. Fitzroy, they know how to score from counter-attacks, and that's when they can be dangerous. And Goodell just lurking there, knew that ball was coming that way. Fantastic finish. Nothing the keeper, Chanel Camilleri, did. She should have came out, really, to block that ball, but she almost had a brain freeze and just not sure what was going on. Goodell, all of a sudden, is coming towards you. You don't have time to react.
Here they come again. Berry bundled off the ball by Fresneda. Foul called. Can Preston react again? Halabi through the centre. Nobody there, though. Halabi again. Ike. Fresneda. Halabi coming through. But pressure again from Fitzroy.
Goodell, wow, she's come out of her shell tonight. Scoring 2 crucial goals for Fitzroy. You need to rely on players like that, and she's really lived up to this game and the occasion of it too. It's first time in about 2 seasons we see Dharma Georgie on the court, coming from a leg injury that occurred early, I think it was 2 seasons ago against Carlton, and good to see her back. I'm not sure it's full recovery, but it looks like she's running around and enjoying futsal as much as she can now.
Tiana Friscalzo goes out wide. Blast on goal. Unsuccessful. Here's Fresneda. Nice ball to Ike. Threaded through. Fresneda was in a good position. Ike unable to get control at the top of the D. Ten minutes or so remaining here in what has been a very entertaining opening half. Free kick going the way of Fitzroy.
Well, it's that double pass back to the keeper that Preston, they've played the game so well so far, but that mistake is going to cost them a goal, I reckon.
We'll be right back. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Kuria Aquino is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week.
Likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively. Friscalzo just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner. Daly has no chance. It is.
Ellen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Ellen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Ellen. Good tackle, Ellen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There
Josh
it is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive. The stadium's erupted.
Free kick right on top of the D here for Fitzroy. Maybe Dharma Georgie to take it.
Maybe this is could be a Jimmy Sufis specialty. That's why he caught a timeout in a set piece play here.
How do you get past this wall? Not like that.
No. The intention was there, just not the execution.
It's been 33 degrees outside, and the bench of Preston look like they're dressed for minus 10 degrees.
I'm very confused.
I'm very confused as well. A beanie, a long woolen jacket, a scarf.
I don't know. Could be.
Whatever works, I suppose. 2-1 Fitzroy. Couple of goals from pocket rocket Daniela Gadelge. Tiana Frascalzo out wide, a little too far with that return ball. Halabi. Hoping to find Fresneda, the lone goal scorer for Preston. You did say, Han, during that timeout that Claudia Frascalzo is leading the goal scorers again so far this season.
Yes, I found the stats. It was 17 goals to her name, and coming in second is Amanda Oraha coming from Carlton. And I think there's a glitch in the system because third place is Chanel Camilleri, 15 goals.
That
That's
would be
incredible.
remarkable, wouldn't it?
Remarkable. So I don't know what you've done there, Chanel, but I don't know where the get goals came from. But the stats, does it lie? I don't know. But
Oraha did score earlier on tonight, so I do wonder if that's been updated or not. Probably not.
probably not. So she could be potentially on the leaderboard right now against Claudia Frascalzo. Claudia, she's been dominating. She can score goals from everywhere. Every single game, she's at least scored one.
Free kick here for Fitzroy. You see Claudia Frascalzo to the right of your screen. Fresneda keeping an eye on her, though. This goes left. Claudia was drifting into the centre, hoping for the squared ball. Deanna down the line. And well put out. Good defence from Preston. Fresneda. Side ball for Camilla. Lifts it over the top of Claudia Frascalzo. Claudia wins it back. Nicely done. Deanna. Goodalge. No one there. Fresneda out wide. Oh, that was poorly disposed of by Preston, who lose possession as the juggernaut comes back on. Chloe Dranotsky for Fitzroy. Here she is. Rare mistake from Dranotsky allows possession back for Preston.
Which is very rare to see. You don't often see that from Fitzroy.
Frascalzo, Dranotsky out wide. Nice turn. This is wonderful. It could have been a brilliant goal from Claudia Frascalzo, turning on the burners on the far side.
She's done all the assisting tonight, but Claudia, she's knocking on the door this time round. Chanel Camilleri, the keeper, did the right thing to come out and apply that pressure, and she also had Naltu defending that ball. So Claudia needs at least one player on her at all times.
Goodalge. Dranotsky. Goodalge. Lift over to Deanna Frascalzo. Under 6 minutes to play. 2-1, the champions Fitzroy over this very talented Preston team. Again, giving it away. And there's another foul. How will Fitzroy work this set piece? Looks like it'll be Daniela Godelge.
Could be third time lucky, and it could be Danny Godelge's third goal. It looks like for Fitzroy, she's the only one that can score at the moment, so could potential be her third.
Well, it was a decent blast.
No, great goalkeeping coming from Chanel Camilleri to deny her third.
Godelge, a sea of white surrounding her. Drinotsky. Well stolen through the centre by Preston. Chance now. Great goalkeeping. What should have been an equaliser. Opportunity, a golden one gone to Strahan.
It was 3-on-1, and in the end, you know, Verratti comes on. She hasn't had too much game time tonight, but Fitzroy had the momentum, and that counter-attack was what they needed to pass Fitzroy, but in the end just couldn't capitalise. And Kat Sajek, credit to her being second goalkeeper, not having too much game time this season, obviously with being the second one for Fitzroy, but she's done a brilliant job so far.
Abdelatif. Now to looking for Verratti. Here's Drinotsky as Diana Frescalzo departs. On comes Romy Heasley.
I feel like Preston should take advantage of the Frescalzo sisters not being on court right now.
Halabi, Layla Abdelatif, and it's poked away from her. You get to see Layla go on one of her slaloming runs as Halabi finds it down the line, spills out to Drinotsky. Just the one goal for Preston from Camilla Fresneda.
Well, she's back on the court and directing traffic, but she needs to be up forward. She's a long way from home if she wants to score more goals.
Here she comes, Fresneda. Well done, Drinotsky. Wonderfully read. Drinotsky again cleaning up, but straight to Abdelatif. Fresneda leaves it. Bit of a lack of communication there. Not for Halabi to reach. Romy Heasley failing to bring it under control. It is so warm on the court, and that long jacket and scarf and beanie is just making me hot looking at it.
I think it's the humidity. I think it's the court. It really deceives you. I think when you're not doing anything, it could be quite cold. But when you're running around, I don't know, Michael. It's hard to tell. I can't explain that to you. I'm sorry.
No, it's a peculiar one, isn't it?
Might have to ask Aisha Atik the reasoning behind the puffer.
I don't think it's a puffer. It looks like a big duffel coat. A winter's coat.
Maybe gives her special powers, I'm not sure.
Right there on your screen, you see it. The big
Yeah.
coat, the scarf, the beanie.
Atik, we might have to.
Ooh, there's a shot off the left from Chloe Drinotsky.
That's her look though. Could just maybe like it's like the Godfather, you know, like you have like
Could
the
be what
big
makes
coat.
it. Could be what makes it comfortable.
Yeah. Bit of padding.
Ooh, Heasley just unable to get tiptoes to it. Abdelatif, nice run from her. This is what Layla does so well, but forced wide by Heasley.
That was good pressure. Fitzroy, they just simple futsal, just lure that player to the edge and get that ball out of play. And Romy did that well for Fitzroy, and you can see Scotty Rogan being very vocal, and he's the opposite. He's got the shorts on, just showing a bit of Nice pale legs there.
Fresneda. Ike Fresneda, beautifully done. Abdul Latif's clear in the centre. They couldn't find her. She was free. With all the room in the world. Halabi with the header.
Find her, but Fitzroy done well to dominate in the first half to keep a 1-goal lead buffer.
Final strike on goal here before the end of the half. Abdul Latif and Dranotsky clears. At half-time, Fitzroy 2, Preston 1. Bruno Silva. Aquino. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Kuria Aquino is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week.
Likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Frescalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively for Scalzo, just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner. Daly has no chance. It is.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fitzroy, as we see with the Giovanelli there, try to have a shot but good block. So this is a must-win game here. Lose here tonight, and you're pretty much chasing for second spot.
Giovanelli! He's on the scoreboard! And his debut performance for Moreland. Wade Giovanelli, wonderfully done.
Yeah, and it gets a run of play here. You can see Moreland, they had a game plan from that timeout. Ray made the dummy, and then here, Andre Caro, just what the doctor prescribed, and Giovanelli there.
2-1 Fitzroy over Preston. We are ready for the second half. It is round 8 of Series Futsal Women's Action. Final game of the round. Fitzroy without M. Kapok, without Steph Otto tonight. A couple of glaring absentees. Let's see if Preston can capitalise. Although Fitzroy have had Daniela Gudelj in fine form, scoring both their goals so far. And she does start this second half. Top of your screen, number 19. She is so small, though, you may need a magnifying glass or a microscope to see her close up. And she has a shot on goal.
Yeah, boots are camouflaged to the ground too, so it just almost looks like she's running on,
It does, doesn't it?
air, yeah. What
a wonderfully talented player. Here they come down the left. Turn there. Tama Georgie. Put out by Ike. My first time commentating Dama Georgie Han. She's been out of action for a while.
Yeah, 2 seasons. That's a long time in futsal. But good to see her back. She's been on the Fitzroy squad like many for many seasons. And just such a, almost similar to like Steph Otto, very underrated. You don't see her having 2 key players like, you know, for Scalzo or Gadalj, but she's there, she's in the background, she's creating the plays. But yeah, hopefully we'll see more of her. Hopefully this won't be a one-off, because she's probably still recovering from a leg injury that she had. Very serious one too.
Claudia Frascalzo hoping to find Daniela Gadalj. Being checked by Abdulatif. Ike turns. Can't get through the traffic though. Well won by Georgie. Side ball for Camilla Fresneda. Ike has a shot. Fresneda goes deep. Georgie nicely laid off to Frascalzo. And again, Layla Abdulatif making sure that Deanna Frascalzo is causing no problems. Tama Georgie. Here's Fresneda, the lone goal scorer for Preston. Fantastic goal it was. Abdulatif, back heel. Abdulatif puts it out.
I think someone from Preston just needs to go for it. They're moving that ball forward, but no one just wants to take a shot at it.
No Theodora Jurek tonight for Preston.
No Stephanie Galea.
No Steph Galea.
Anyone else we're missing?
Halabi down the line. Abdulatif. Nice work from Gadalj. Almost number 3 for Daniela. She is on fire tonight. Fresneda. Abdulatif. Stolen by Frascalzo. Ike. Forced to go alone. Abdulatif. Back to Halabi. Over the top. Deanna Frascalzo. Little nudge there from Halabi. Nicely done. This Fitzroy team is just such a solid, well-oiled machine. There's nothing fancy about them. You compare them to the Fitzroy Champions men's team, and I've dubbed those guys the Harlem Globetrotters of futsal because they do the tricks and they look amazing when they do it. But there's nothing flashy or fancy about this women's team, but they get the job done.
They do. And they know their role in the thing. They know where their players are. They know what their players are capable of. It's just such a great team. That's why it's so hard to beat them. They're so well-oiled. They know each other's mind. The chemistry is amazing. And they're so physical as well.
And again, this is a Fitzroy team tonight without Kapok, without Otto. These are glaring absentees.
And Lizaire.
And Lizaire. So these are 3 star players, not 3 average players. These are 3 standout star players.
And yet they're still leading. Preston cannot crack them. This is a very difficult code and puzzle that you can't solve against Fitzroy.
Trinotsky.
No matter what you do. Sorry. Yeah.
No, exactly. That's one of the key reasons right there. Chloe Drinotsky. The way she marshals this team. She is always fighting, always putting her body on the line. And that's the leader, the type of leader you want. Here's Claudia Frascalzo, 17 goals coming in tonight in 7 games. Amazing.
I think that wall needs to be a bit bigger though. Claudia, she can curl it if she wants to.
Straight into the back of Ike. That'll leave a mark. Foul. Claudia unhappy with the challenge from Layla Abdulatif. Bit further out this one. Crosses to Dranotsky. Diana Frescalzo turns on her left boot and well covered by Fresneda. Corner here. Claudia got her right boot ready. Moves into the D. Dranotsky off her left. And inaccurate there from Chloe.
You talk about Chloe all night. She's just been dominating, and when she doesn't play, you do feel that her presence are really absent against Fitzroy. But for her, you know, the likes of Frescalzo and Gadauge, the three kind of triangle. It's you can't. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. Something happens in there. You don't know what it is, but out of that triangle comes a goal. And even Kat side check, she doesn't need to work too hard tonight because she knows that Janoski's at the back. Frescalzo is on the wing. Gadauge is on the wing.
So much depth. As Hahn said, you take out a Kapok, an Otto, and there's players that can replace them, that are just as good, that fit into that machine, play their part. As Hahn said, they know their role.
It's a Fitzroy factory right there.
It really is.
Futsal Fitzroy factory. You come in as a never played futsal in your life, and you come out a star player on the other end of the conveyor belt.
You do, and you're part of a cog in a very successful wheel. And as Hahn said earlier, a riddle that Preston are yet to solve. 15 and a half minutes remaining in the match. It's only a 1-goal differential, but the way Fitzroy are playing, it's a very big gap.
Though Preston so far have done well to not have Fitzroy score at all in this half, so credit to them to defend it, but at the end of the day, they also need to score goals.
Verratti brings it in. Fresneda back to Verratti. Halabi trying to find Camilla Fresneda in the D. Haven't seen much of Karina Nautu tonight. She's been held relatively quiet. Gadauge is just tearing. Shreds everywhere she goes. Trinodsky trying to lift over the top of Halabi. Side ball for Gadauge. Throw into the D. Header from Berry. Storming through there. Halabi. Gadauge, long throw.
Camilleri had to outreach that. Good thing she's a tall player with long arms.
Gadauge on target. Wow. Denied by Camilleri. Berry. Trinodsky. Slows it down, the skipper. Fresneda read that well. Beats Gadauge. Nicely done, but gives it away. Claudia Frescalzo.
She makes it look easy, Fresneda.
She does.
Bit of fancy footwork, but no one to pass it to in the end.
Trinodsky. Berry.
Not sure where Preston's going to find their goal tonight. Fresneda, the only one that scored, and other than that, we haven't seen anything coming from Preston.
Yeah, no one's been rattling shots on goal.
No, that's when you need a Steph Galea or a Juric, because they're the ones that can score the goals from nothing, really.
Oh, there it is.
What?
There it is. It is 2-2. Wow. Look at this wonderful header. Karina Nautu, just when we said she'd had a quiet night, steps up and scores a Claudia Frescalzo-esque goal. Wonderful, Hunt.
It was wonderful. I think Preston heard us from the bench when they were talking negative about them. They went, you know what? We'll
shut
show
them
you.
up.
Yeah, we'll shut them up. It's game on now. It's
It really is.
who's going to score the next goal, because it's been pretty hard to come by this half.
A little too far there for Claudia Friscalzo. Trinotsky.
Preston is here to prove us wrong tonight.
Now too looks hungry for a second. Berry couldn't get a hold of it. Still a long time to go, 11:45. It took a quite ingenious back header from now to level the score. Halabi to Fresneda. Trinotsky intercepts. Halabi wins it back. Fresneda again. Berry. Oh, she should have had a go. Rebecca Berry should have had a go while she was dead in front of goal.
She should have, but I think she panicked and saw her teammate Friscalzo and knew that she can score. That 2-on-1. We keep talking about that. We thought it's a good percentage that most of the time you get a goal, but on that occasion, just wasted opportunity from Fitzroy. Berry should have backed herself.
Still anyone's for the taking. And you feel that finally Preston have upped the tempo. Verratti. Now two. Stolen by Dranotsky. She has a decent effort there, Chloe Dranotsky.
Very decent. Chanel Camilleri had to desperately split save that.
Claudia Friscalzo into the backside of Halabi.
Verratti from the back end can't give that away too easily for Fitzroy.
Dranotsky. Nice ball. Diana Friscalzo just went a little far. Change again. Ike comes back on for Preston. She can be a threat, Alicia Ike. Fresneda storming through Friscalzo. Fresneda dispossesses her and loses a shoe in the process. Just a moment while Camilla puts her shoe back on. Little Cinderella action happening.
Came right off. Tie them a bit tighter. I haven't seen a shoe come off.
It's been a while.
No. Normally see that in probably footy or rugby, where you have to kick the ball at some height and distance, but futsal, very bizarre. Well, luckily it's your shoe and not your ankle.
Good point, Hart.
I don't want that to come off.
So Claudia Friscalzo to bring it in here.
Bit of a tying of the shoe break. No, I think it's also wiping down the...
Maybe it's wiping down the foot sweat.
Yeah, exactly.
Perspiring through her socks. Friscalzo. Lift over the top, hoping to find Romy Heasley. Under 10 minutes to go now. We have parity at 2-2. Now two tried to turn. Verratti chases this one down. Good feed to Fresneda. Fresneda over the top. Hoping to find the head of now two again. Corner. Preston, can they work a little magic here? Fresneda's all alone. Fresneda wants it on the right. They go Ike, top of the D instead. Friscalzo, bad ball, given away. Ike going through the centre. Well shepherded though. Back header.
Not a bad effort coming from Claudia Friscalzo. I think she's desperate for a goal. None so far. Did she score? No, she scored earlier. No. Don't think she did.
No, she hasn't. Here's Deanna Friscalzo. Nice run from her. Stops, turns. Too late though. Beautiful pass. Now it's on. 1-on-1. Fresneda should have done better. 1-on-1 against the keeper. Gets a corner. Should have gotten a goal.
She should have. That was your moment, Camilla, and that's it. You've thrown it away. That would have been the lead that Preston showed desperate need, but I don't think you'll get that opportunity again tonight.
Headed from Ike. Fresneda will be kicking herself. Ike, nicely done. Ooh, and Verratti just couldn't get there.
So Ike, she had Camilla as an option, but didn't go for her this time. Like, no, I'm not giving that ball to you. So what we would call a Lara
Gallagher.
A Gallagher.
Camilla Fresneda did a Gallagher.
Exactly.
Friscalzo. Ike. Good battle there. Nice ball from Deanna Friscalzo. Just getting away on the far side. On comes Layla Abdul-Latif. Hoping for some of her flight of foot. Ike. Who will emerge the hero here? With just over 6 minutes to go.
My money would be on a Gadalj, I reckon, for Fitzroy. She's been so dangerous, but so far in this half, she's just unable to have that ball feed to her. It's all been for Friscalzo.
Heasley. Abdul-Latif. Trying to find Ike. Side ball for Preston. Fresneda is there. She would want redemption. Camilla Fresneda, after failing to nail what should have been a certain goal. That one's skied by Halabi. Dranotsky comes on. Down the line goes Dranotsky. Finds Gadalj turning inside the D. Corner for Fitzroy. Rebecca Berry was hoping to make contact. And that one over from Claudia Friscalzo. Gadalj did well. Dranotsky just couldn't get her left boot to it.
So will it go to a penalty shootout? Is one we haven't seen for quite some time, but I don't think both teams want it to. They want to win it, especially Fitzroy. They've come from a loss. I think they had a 15-game winning streak for Evolution to stop that. They don't want that second loss in a row because for them, they've been so dominating. But Preston, I think they will be not happy, but they'll be content if they do lose tonight against Fitzroy, because for them it's the little wins, and for them to be 2-2 right now against Fitzroy, being third place on the ladder, not bad position to be in.
Under 4 minutes to go. Claudia Friscalzo. Long distance shot was on target, well goal kept. Long throw. Dranotsky keeps it in. Dranotsky still Very hard to dispossess Chloe Dranotsky. And the ball just goes out of play.
Dranotsky, just such a physical feature. It's almost like a brick wall. You can't pass her. Very solid. She's not made out of sticks or hay or what else? Wood. Solid brickwork.
She's very sturdy. Here she is, Dranotsky.
Absolutely.
Lifts that one high.
Unbreakable, Dranotsky.
Here she is again, Dranotsky. Godelj out wide, goes down the right line. Friscalzo back heel, nobody there. Abdulatif.
Once again, Dranotsky.
Unpassable. Like Rebecca Davies for Evolution, Dranotsky always featuring in an MVP possible performance. Sturdy, reliable, great communicator, terrific leader. Ooh, that was danger. And that was a poor attempt. Got to get that ball to sit down.
Low, you could do it. You can bomb it all you want, but at the end of the day, it's the low balls that keepers find tricky to save. You're going to know that as a striker, low and hard and different angles, not just straight at them. That's something you got to practice and really work on. But now we're in stop clock territory, and did someone call a timeout?
It looks like it may
Have been
be a timeout. 2-2, 1:48 remaining. Are we going to penalties?
Don't know, Michael. I think we might be.
Or will a hero emerge? It may be Godelj. It may be Claudia Friscalzo. Could be Karina Nautu, Camilla Fresneda. Do we have an injury here?
Could be possible. Keeper cat side check.
Which is not what you want if you're staring down the barrel of a possible penalty shootout.
No, but we didn't see the last play, so wasn't sure exactly what happened. Still on the floor, but we'll see the last bit of play here. Oh, was
She
that
might have
it?
done her ankle.
Yeah.
Or ankle or calf. Something went. She hasn't gotten up yet. If we can get out, that's the one we want. Now
What's the
she's up.
pull?
I think it's the calf.
Could be the calf, yeah.
Cramp in the calf. She's stretching it out now. The gastrocnemius muscle, as the kids these days say.
Do they say that?
My nerdy kid does. Been a good stretch over on the post there. Hopefully will not prevent her goalkeeping skills, which may come to the test in about 108 seconds time. Unless that lady there, Camilla Fresneda, can find the mark for a second time. Could a hero emerge in the final stages? Foul. Halabi has Abdulatif out to her far right, about her 1 o'clock. Goes straight at goal. It was a shot on target. Was never going to worry the keeper though. Diana Friscalzo. Fresneda tried to go through the legs of Dranotsky. Not going to happen.
Not Dranotsky. Anyone else possible, but Dranotsky, don't even try.
2-on-1 here. Long throw. Dranotsky again clearing. And Claudia Friscalzo skies that one. Abdulatif, side ball. Preston need to maintain some possession, work it deeper. Not try for the Hail Marys. Hoping for one of those Claudia Friscalzo flick on headers, goals open. And Deanna couldn't capitalise. There is still time for someone to break the deadlock. Is it Gadalj? It is. It is. You predicted it, Han. Daniela Gadalj, the goal scorer with her hat trick. Is it the match winner?
It is possible the match winner. This is unfortunate for Chanel Camilleri. It was a keeper mistake, fended off straight to Gadalj. Look at her lineup. It bounced off Taylor Halabi, so it was a very smart deflection there coming from Gadalj to Halabi, and it's just unlucky, but Gadalj, I've predicted it. I feel like I sensed it, that she was going to be the one. If you want to say Hail Marys, Gadalj, I think she said it while she was taking that shot right there, because it was so brilliant. Look at this. Once more, that goal. Bam. Fast, low. What a star player from Gadalj.
Breakout performance. Hat trick for Gadalj. Perhaps the match winner. 44 seconds remaining. Abdulatif. Who will emerge for Preston? Perhaps it's an under-the-radar player like Busra Mankir.
Layla, possible.
Could it be Layla? Could it be Nautu? Could it be Halabi? Claudia Friscalzo, a rare scoreless game for her.
Very rare. Gadalj just getting all the credit, putting her name on the scoreboard, but she's the only one from Fitzroy that are able to score tonight.
No M. Kapok, no Lizaire, no Steph Otto, and still the champions against a very tough opposition. Winning 3-2, 13 seconds to go, timeout. We'll be right back.
Scribed and Giovanelli there.
Kakides makes a run. Rushi. Now Kakides. Kakides turns. Christopher Kakides. A highlight reel finish. That was wonderful from Kakides.
That's a superb finish there from Kakides. He turned nicely. And Yara Miller was well beaten. Look at this lovely turn here. Just a right turn and just put in a sweet spot. Yara Miller thought he was going low. Kakides went high, and he gives Preston a bit of a...
To Nobbs. Nobbs was hoping... Well, final moments. Fitzroy grinding seconds off. It is going to be Fitzroy to win it. A hat trick from Daniela Gadalj. Fitzroy 3, Preston 2. And that concludes round 8 of Series Futsal Victoria Women's Action. Likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it again. The Golden Boots of last year having a scintillating night, and Fitzroy's domination continues.
Well, it's just Carlton not being aware defensively for Scalzo, just being patient, knowing that that space is waiting for her right there on the top right of your screen. She sprints right towards it. She knows she's not taking a touch. It's first time, top corner. Daly has no chance.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
didn't give up.
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fitzroy, as we see with the Giovanelli there, try to have a shot but good block. So this is a must-win game here. Lose here tonight, and you're pretty much chasing for second spot.
Giovanelli! He's on the scoreboard! And his debut performance for Moreland. Wade Giovanelli, wonderfully done.
Yeah, and it gets a run of play here. You can see Moreland, they had a game plan from that timeout. Ray made the dummy, and then here, Andre Caro, just what the doctor prescribed, and Giovanelli there.
Kikides makes a run. Rushi. Now Kikides. Kikides turns. Christopher Kikides! A highlight reel finish. That was wonderful from Kikides.
That's a superb finish there from Kikides. He turned nicely, and Yaramila was well beaten. Look at this lovely turn here. Just the right turn and just put in a sweet spot. Yaramila thought he was going low. Kikides went high, and he gives Preston a bit of a...
To Nobbs. Nobbs was hoping to a back heel in return. Bruno Silva. Aquino. Aquino! What an absolute ripper! An absolute harpoon! Kuria Aquino is the queen at Futsal Oz tonight. This was phenomenal.
Goal of the week.
What nationality was that? Likes to be at the top of the D. She's so dangerous. Okay, yep. Can score a bag of goals, as can this lady. Claudia Friscalzo's done it. Here with Fitzroy's Kat Sajak. Kat, congratulations on a fabulous win. What was the secret to success for Fitzroy tonight, do you feel?
Just pretty much playing our game. Just, doing what we do best and, just putting our all into it pretty much, yeah.
Daniela Godelge, what a star performance. Put the team on her back, 3 goals. Surprising we didn't see the usual goal scorers like Claudia Friscalzo, but Daniela, what a standout performance.
She was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, she really put our team forward, and yeah, she definitely contributed to our win today.
The amazing thing about Fitzroy is even without glaring absentees like M. Kapok, like Steph Otto, you still come out and defeat a really good Preston team. It just shows the depth of Fitzroy, doesn't it? You take out players like that, and there's other equally talented players who can replace them.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, each individual player is the best. So even if we don't have some of the main players, the other players are still the main players as well. We're all pretty much good on our own and as a team.
Who was the biggest challenge presented to you from Preston tonight? Who was their best player that was really threatening you? For me, it looked like Camilla Fresneda was their most likely to score for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to save quite a few goals from her. She was definitely stand out for Preston. But obviously, everyone on Preston's also a threat. But yeah, definitely Fresneda is the main one out there.
Well, Kat, congratulations. A fabulous win from the champions yet again. And, Fitzroy showing real heart and mettle tonight. As we said, glaring absences in the lineup, but they brushed it off like it didn't even worry you. And again, Fitzroy, as they always do, triumphing. It's that wheel we spoke about, the cogs in the wheel of a well-oiled machine, and great for you to be a part of it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Kat Sayachak, and that wraps up round 8 of women's futsal action. We'll see you next week, Wednesday night, for round 9. Good night.